Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and happy new year everybody. I can't believe that it is 2019. That is insane. Honestly, I can't believe another year has gone, but I hope you all had a fantastic New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But I thought, why not better or not to start off the year with a resolutions video. I know quite a few people do these, but I just wanted to share with you my resolutions before we start with the year, so that eventually, hopefully when I stick with them by the end of the year, I can do a recap on 2019. So if you do like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. But without that being said, let's get on to the video. Before I do jump into my resolutions, I do think it's kind of necessary to do a 2018 recap so that you guys can all get a feel. I have been saying for a while that I will sit down and do a video about everything that has been happening, and I don't actually think I'm going to do a whole video on it. I think I'm just going to quickly recap of what I've been through, because I feel like it's good that you guys know about my life, because, you know, you're kind of part of my family because you all watch my videos, stuff like that. So it sounds kind of cheesy, but just a quick recap. Basically, it was really hard at the start of my year. I did get a few questions towards the end of the year saying, why isn't your dad in any vlogs? Why don't we ever see him on your channel? At the start of the year, I actually stopped talking to my dad, and I don't really have any contact with him now. Well, I don't have contact with him now. So I did lose my contact and my connection with my dad. So that was a very hard thing at the start. Throughout the year, we lost some family members. AJ's family lost some family members. And it was just really tough. And then towards the end is when everything went really downhill. We ended up losing my pet, one of my dogs. If you would have seen in vlog, oh no you wouldn't have, but yeah, I lost one of my dogs, which was really unfortunate. And then my stepdad actually ended up leaving as well, so that ended up happening. And then, as you would have seen in my vlogs, my mum ended up in a cast, my sister burnt her arm, and we have all decided to move out of this house. So that is kind of positive, but it's also bad in a way. Like, a lot of stuff happened, but that was my quick recap of 2018. But at the same time, on good hand, I started YouTube. I had a good year with AJ. I completed school. I also had a lot of troubles in school, but that's basically a quick recap in like two minutes, I'm going to say. So I am going to jump into my resolutions now. Focus on the positive things and work forward in a great year. Hopefully that will be good. So here I have about 9 or 10 resolutions that I'm going to be doing for this year, and hopefully it'll make it a better year. So the first resolution that I do have here in my notes is to become more frequent with my videos and talk to you all more. So by that I mean like actually planning out my videos. I will admit in the past that some of my older videos I have kind of just like slapped it together, and even when I have been editing I'm like, oh, I'm not too sure, but like I need a video for this week, so I'm going to post it. This year I'm going to be harder on myself than ever. If I don't like a video, I'm going to refilm it. If I haven't got a video planned, then I will like solidly plan out the next ones. I already have some really fun ideas that I'm so excited for you all to see. Honestly, I'm planning them now, even though they're at like the end of this month. So that is going to be a great thing that I will be super proud of, to give you guys more and better videos, as well as talking to you all more. So connecting with you in the comments, replying to all of your comments, answering any of your questions. So that will be a New Year's resolution for me, just to put more effort in and care, which I think I can do. So that is the first resolution that I will be doing starting from day one, as well as a day one little, what do you call it, resolution. I am actually vegetarian, so I have decided to do this because originally I don't eat much meat anyway. I do really only eat chicken, and when I go out, like when I go out to dinner or something, I will obviously get a meal because you're out with the family and stuff. But a lot of the times, as you all know, I work at McDonald's, so, and considering it's right across the street from me, if you haven't already watched my vlogs, I can literally walk there in 3 minutes, and that is not good at all. Like, it is good for work, but I always get a meal after because we get half price before and after our shift, and literally almost everything at McDonald's has meat or chicken or something in it that, I don't know, it's more just to stop the takeaway, but I will be supplementing it with just healthier foods in general, like nuts. I've heard eggs have good iron in it somehow, like yogurt, stuff like that. Apparently they have a lot of iron in them, so I'm going to be supplementing my healthier eating with that. I don't want to go full vegan because, you know, I can't do that. I can't give up carbs either. Like, I love potatoes, chips, everything. I can't do that, so I'm going to be trying vegetarian at first, and so far, so good. Like, it's not really a change for me, it's just cutting out fast food, and so far, we're doing good from day one. The next topic that I have here on my phone that it says is to go out for walks and work out more often without hating it. So, every single time I get asked by, like, AJ, let's do a workout, I'll train you, like, all this stuff, I hate it. I'm one of those people that are like, I hate running, I can't do it. Like, no. This year I do really want to change that. I want to learn to love working out. I definitely want to go to the gym more. For us, in where I live, it's free in school holidays as I am a school student, so I definitely want to get more into that, but I just want to learn to love it without hating it and being like, no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I need to be more, you know, I need to have more, what do you call it? Almost like enthusiasm to do it and not be like, no, can't do it, not doing it. You know what I mean? So that is another resolution that I'm going to be trying to do. For me, I personally would like to be fitter and more healthier. So cutting out the fast food and just learning to love going for runs, stuff like that, I think will be amazing. So the next one that I also have is to be on top of my schoolwork, so actually plan out like all of my assignments and have them ready to stop procrastinating. So this one here, last year towards the end of it, I was like, I hate school, I want to drop out, I'm so sick of this. Like, literally I was like, not doing it, I quit, I give up. This year, I actually want to be like, okay, I've got an assignment, I need to do it straight away so that I can have free time to do things such as film a video, pick up more hours at work, stuff like that, instead of me literally drowning in schoolwork. And I really want to be like, oh, I have so much schoolwork. Like, I really want to stop being like that and just get it done straight away so that I can get the better grades. I can hand in drafts to get better grades back. Considering I am going into senior school, so year 10, I do have exams that start this year. And then it only gets more serious in year 11 and 12. So I definitely want to start doing it more, like, plan it out, like, yes, I've got an assignment due next week, so I may as well just do it this week because I'm free, you know what I mean? And I also need to stop procrastinating, so just as a whole, not just in school, like everywhere. Stop procrastinating. That is one big thing that I do when I see a change in myself do, because I'm always like, I'll do it later, don't worry about it. Got plenty of time tomorrow, don't worry about it, just do it then. I just need to do it. Like, I need to stop being so lazy and just do it. So before I go into some of the long-term kind of resolutions, the next ones that I'm going to be saying is I really want to stop being a pessimist. So that's kind of what I was saying with the working out. If you don't know what a pessimist is, it's basically look on the negative side of everything. Towards the end of the year, yes, I did have it hard, as I did say, but I always was like, giving up, don't want to do this anymore, don't want to be here, I just want to go to bed. Like, no, I need to start looking on the positives of things, like doing something. If I hand up this assignment, then this will happen. If I go for a walk, then I'll feel so much better. If I cook dinner now, then I won't have to do it later. If I edit this video now, then I'll have more spare time later. I just need to look at the positives on everything instead of being like, if I go for a walk, then it will just won't do anything for me. Like, you know what I mean? I need to stop. And the second one being, need to stop being late everywhere all the time. Except for work, I'm basically late everywhere else. Like, only because like I know that I'll get in trouble for work. I'm literally late everywhere else. To appointments, we're late to school, we're late all the time. So this next one here is kind of a touchy subject for me, but I still wanted to put it in this video because without this sounding like I have no friends, I do have like civil friends and I have closer friends that are outside of school, but like I want to create bigger friendship groups and I want to surround myself with better influential people. So I want to basically, a lot of the people that I was surrounding myself with probably 6 to 8 months ago was not the best influence on me at all, and I didn't realize that until a few things that had happened at school. But basically I just want to really, like I said, influential people, people that aren't exactly the same as me, because that is how we clash and we just really don't work. And I also want to get a few friends, I'm pretty sure 101 of you can relate to this, that like make an effort for you, so you don't always have to be like, hey, do you want to go out? Hey, do you want to have a sleepover? Hey, do you want to get food? Hey, this. Someone to make an effort for you as well, if you know what I mean. So I just really want to get new friends, that's what I'm trying to say, and just kind of adventure out with my friendships, do new things with new people. That kind of thing. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, she has no friends. But like, if you get what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I have no other way to word it. And finally, to wrap up this video, my last two aren't really resolutions, but they're like goals. So the first one is to solidly save for things that I want. So this year, I want to save for my first car. I do turn 16 this year, so I have 9 months to save for my car. My family will put some money into it, but majority of it I want to save myself so that I can be like, I can't believe I just bought a car, like that's crazy. So that is a resolution to save, but the goal is to get my car. And a couple of other things that I want to get this year is I'm tossing up between getting the iPhone X or a vlogging camera. If I get the X, then I can vlog on it because I do vlog on my phone now. But if I get a vlogging camera, then I have a perfectly working phone. Perfectly fine working phone, if that makes any sense. Who knows? I mean, something may happen where I can get both, but for now that is the two options that I'm tossing up between. Another thing is I do want to have a sweet 16th birthday, and I know, considering my sister is turning 13, my mum will not be able to afford a 13th party, a 16th party, to move into a new house, and she also wants to go on a holiday. So I do want to put some money towards my 16th birthday because I would love to have a sweet 16th. And the other thing was, there was another thing. That's right. And the other thing was to reach 1,000 subscribers. So I don't know if it's going to happen, to be honest. In a year we did, well actually it hasn't even been a year yet because I started my channel in May. So we'll see what we'll get to in May, but in about, I think 6 or 8 months I've been doing this. We've gotten to about 320, 350, I'm not too sure, so that is crazy. But if I can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I will be over the moon with all of your support. That's a really big goal for me to get, and that's crazy. Like, that's a lot of people. That's crazy. So those are kind of my goals slash resolutions, that last bit. But I'm pretty sure that brings us to the end of this video. If you can relate to any of these resolutions, or you want to let me know any of your resolutions, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And if you did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. But without that being said, I hope you liked my first video of 2019, and I will see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye!